Hello. I would like to share with you some Qigong strategies for relieving anxiety or a mild panic attack. Just getting out of that fight or flight mode and going into relaxation. So the first one is on what's called the Ren Meridian. That's the front channel meridian. Sometimes it's called conception vessel. So the point I want us to work with is either called Ren 17 or CV 17. And if you feel your sternum, it's right there, almost at the bottom of the sternum, right before the ribs splay, and that's the point right there. Sometimes you could just find that point and rub in a circle right there and do some breathing. But if you're feeling anxious, then you might have even more anxiety trying to find the exact point. So I want you to take your fingers and just lace the fingertips and place them right there. Relax the elbows and then press and circle, just a tiny little circle, press and circle, and then when you do it like this, you will be getting that area. All right, you'll be addressing that area. And I want you just to breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in, nice and slow. And exhale, all of it. Now you can do that for a bit longer than what I just demonstrated. I like to rub out right there, just rub it out a bit. You could do that for maybe about 4 inhales, 4 exhales. Now, the second strategy I want to share with you is a little more overt. So I want you to take your fist and just knock up and down the sternum. Knock up and down the sternum. Once again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now this one is also good if you're just basically upset. It might not have anything to do with anxiety. You're angry, there's some sort of heightened emotion, and you want to level it out, balance it out. You can do this with the breathing. Once again, let's breathe in through the nose. Full exhale through the mouth. And once again, I like to rub that out. That one could be done for maybe about 3 inhales, 3 exhales. All right. The next one I want to show you is on the Pericardium Meridian, Pericardium 6. And I had to learn this, so if you don't know, I'll share with you that the pericardium is the casing around the heart. So it's protective. And a lot of times when we do some acupressure with points on the pericardium meridian, then what we are attempting and trying to accomplish is bringing in a feeling of protection. It just feels like a protective energy through the system. So on your forearm, about 3 fingers down from your wrist, you can place your thumb right there, and that's pericardium 6. So you can relax your arm on your lap if you wish. I'm going to hold mine up just so that you can see where I am. And so I'm just right there in the center, and it's going to feel like a little gully. It's going to feel like it's just between the tendons, and sometimes it's a little sore. Not to be concerned about that necessarily, but sometimes that's just a little signal, a little alarm to let you know you might need to do some work right there. So just press and circle, and anytime we're doing this acupressure, you want to take in some nice deep breaths in and out. And you could do this for about a minute. You don't have to time yourself, but with a lot of these acupressure points, more is not better. So you don't necessarily do it all the time. You don't do it for a long amount of time. You just do it when you need it. All right, well, let's do the other arm because you want to balance it out. All right, so once again, 3 fingers from the wrist. I just place my thumb right there and then press and circle, press and circle. And a lot of times people are not sure if they're on the right point. But if you go about 3 fingers down from the wrist and you make, it's a small circle, but still if you make a large enough small circle, then you will get that area. Have confidence. All right. And like I said, it's going to be a little tender right there most of the time. All right. And then I like to rub out right there. Rub it out. All right. The next one I want to show you is breathing. It's basically wave breathing, and I do wave breathing in some of my routines because it's just a very good breathing technique overall. And you're going to wave it up from the belly to the ribs to the chest, and then you're going to exhale, chest, ribs, belly, and sink them back in. So place your right hand on your chest and your left hand on your belly. And when you inhale, let the belly expand, into the ribs expanding, into the chest expanding. Then exhale, sink the chest, sink the ribs, sink the belly, back to the spine. Breathe in, wave it up, just like a wave coming onto the shore. And then exhale, sink, chest, ribs, belly, let the wave go back out to the sea. Now, I want to add a count to this. The count is just a little more of a systematic approach to the breathing, and it's really good to stimulate the vagus nerve. And you can look up vagus nerve if you wish. It's very interesting. So when you inhale, start again from the belly up to the chest, and we're going to count. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to hold for 2. Then exhale for 4 and hold for 2. At the bottom of the exhale, breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold 2, out 2, 3, 4, hold 2, breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold 2, breathe out 2, 3, 4, hold 2. And now just bring both hands to the belly and expand that belly and inhale, sink the belly, exhale. Breathe in, expand the belly. Breathe out, sink that belly back to the spine. Now this breathing, this belly breathing, is very centering. And a lot of times I like to follow up that wave breathing and let it just merge into this belly breathing. And you're really sending a signal to the body to get out of fight or flight mode and go into relaxation. Let's do another breath in and out. I hope that one of those strategies can work for you in times of feeling anxious or in fight or flight mode. You might find one that works best for you. You might find one works in one situation, another works in another situation. And I want you to feel good, my chief friend. Bye for now.